I run multiple SaaS businesses or software as a service businesses, and this often involves a lot of B2B, a lot of partnerships, a lot of collaboration with other companies. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the number one thing that I do all of my releases, that is using PRBoost. So this is PRBoost, and I want to put a picture in your mind really quickly here. Okay, so you've got a B2B client that is looking at your company, going to your company website, and they see your landing page and it looks pretty good. But what if you had some stamps, like you can see here, about your company from major news outlets actually writing articles about your brand, and those stamps are on your landing page? Think about the reputation, the credibility, and the validity of your brand for that potential partner. This is something that is game changing, and honestly, since using PRBoost to get articles out, whether it's about partnerships, whether it's about a new product I'm launching, this always helps conversions, and I've tried it with and without, and honestly, this is something that has given me at least a 30% increase, in some cases 200% increase in conversions just from having this on my landing page. Now, how would you do this, and how easy is it to get started? Well, if we scroll down here, we can see that yes, these guys are going to give you brand exposure, but you're really just after the credibility more than anything here. And the reason for that is trust, right? If someone sees your website with all the AI and scams and phishing that goes around here, and someone goes to your website and they see a Yahoo or they see a Benzinga, I mean, it's something that's going to massively benefit your brand, as it has done mine, and the trust factor from your potential clients or audience will go through the roof. Now, PRBoost offer a bunch of different packages, but what's important here is the fact that they actually write the article for you. So there are other PR brands out there that do similar or the same things, but I've not come across one yet that actually writes the article for you included in the price. Some of the other ones I've been using actually will charge you double or even triple more just to write the article, which is crazy. Now, these guys offer a small package, which I think is good for a lot of smaller independent companies. You get Digital Journal, you get Street Insider, you get Benzinga, and having these on your site is massive because it just means that you're going to get more trust and credibility from your people. And we can see here the $500 package, you're actually going to get your article written for you and put on these sites as well. And that just goes up, and you get bigger brands the more you pay. So we can see here on the business package, which is only $700, and considering the potential sales you can get from this, I mean, this is minuscule. But we can see here that yes, we do have a Yahoo here. Having that on your landing page is going to be massive, and having it as a button so people can click it and actually go to the article that's written about you is huge. We can also see Digital Journal here, CEO, CA, bar chart, and even Business Insider in this package. And they even have some crypto-centric ones as well, but we're talking about SaaS today, so I think this is probably the optimal package when you're talking about clients that could potentially see these big names and say, yes, okay, these guys are credible. But how does this actually work? Let's actually click on the order here, and we'll just go through this together so you guys know exactly what to do here. So we can see here, the checkout is super simple. Obviously, we have picked this $700 package. We're going to whack in our email address here, agree to the terms, and then you can pay with two different options here. You can use your credit card. These guys will accept any credit card here. This is how I normally do it. Or if you prefer Google Pay, you can do so with that as well. From that point, you're just gonna complete the order and you should be good to go to get to the next screen. Now, the next screen is super important, but I do just want to talk to you about how good these guys are, and the testimonials here are incredible. We can see here a game changer for our brand visibility from George Matthews here. He says, PRBoost helped us get featured on top news sites, instantly boosting our credibility and exposure. The process was seamless and the results exceeded our expectations. Highly recommended for any brand looking to stand out. So once we've completed this order, guys, we're going to get a thank you form or a thank you page. And we can see here, very simple, but super important that you fill this out the right way. So let's get into this. We can see here, we do have contact details. That's going to be name, email, phone number. This is so the PRBoost guys can actually get in contact contact with you. Okay, I've had no problems with leaks or anything like this, right? They literally just use it to contact you, and then you go from that point and tell them what you want, and it's good to go. But if you fill this out correctly, you won't really need that many messages from them, right? So we can see here the article brief is just basically why your product is unique, or in the case that it's a SaaS product, what are you doing? What problem do you solve? And is there any news recently, whether it is something that sets your brand apart from the competitors, whether it's something that sets your brand apart from competitors or something similar of the sort. But just fill this in. I normally just put in my title that I want the article to be, and then a short paragraph about what we're looking for here. You can go into depth massively here though if you want. It's really up to you, but they will craft the article for you based on this section, so it's super important. We can see here with brand details, this is going to be so you actually get onto the news sites. There is a sign up process. Obviously they do all of this for you, but you are going to give some details here so that PR outlet can actually see your brand and can justify putting it on the site. So we can see here brand name, country, address, phone number, website. And if you don't want any of these included in the article, then you just put in the next section, I don't want my phone number, I don't want my website or something like this. That's absolutely fine. You can put that in this section and they will be very courteous of that. Besides that, definitely upload a picture. Okay, most articles will do a lot better if you have a picture or a banner on the article, and even pictures breaking up the text depending on the subcategory. But yeah, definitely put those in this section, and then the PRBoost guys will actually just throw that in the article for you. After you're happy, press submit and just go back and forth with the PRBoost team to get your article out there. Now, when I talk to these guys, honestly, it's 3 or 4 messages back and forth, and they solve all of my problems. They fixed everything. Now, for me, guys, when I order from these guys, and I do pretty much every week, I would say that yes, it is about 3 or 4 messages either way between both PRBoost and myself, and it's usually just a couple simple questions or clarifications based on everything you've put in this page. And then from that point, yes, you're basically going to get your article put out there to all of these sites. Really fantastic. And if we go to a random landing page here, this is what it looks like. You're going to see as featured in, and yes, you actually now have the authority to put these stamps on your website because your article is on there. Now, one thing I will advise when you are putting this on your website, definitely make them buttons. If you make them buttons, it's going to be something where people will actually be inclined to click it, and then they will go directly to that article. It's just further proof here that your brand is credible. So that is PRBoost. Hopefully I've given you some value in this video. Definitely check them out in the description. For SaaS businesses or any business really, this is the way you get eyes on your project, and it's a way to get credibility, more importantly, from your potential leads and your potential clients. That's gonna be it from me. Have a fantastic day. I will see you in the next one.